So how to sell an online course before even creating it? Is that even possible? Well, watch the whole video to find out more. Yes, you heard right. There is amazing value in creating something after you've sold it. And let me just explain this to you in this video, and I am going to take it just step by step and just walk you through. So before we get started, I'm Mahnaz, and if you don't know, I am all about strategy and productivity. This is my channel where I want female solopreneurs to work less and be more. So being more impactful, productive, intentional, confident, and empowered to grow their dream business as well. So if you like my channel and you like my videos, then do make sure you hit subscribe and turn your notifications on for the next video drop. So let's get straight into this topic. This is a really juicy topic, and when you create something, let's just look at it from one point of view, that if you created something that you thought was transformational and then you try and sell it, this is the wrong way to do it. And the reason is that there is no validated transformation. You don't know what value it gives anybody because nobody's actually been on this journey with you. You also have to, it's much harder to get somebody to actually buy it because nobody's been there, you don't have any testimonials, and what you thought would be helpful may not be the perfect fit for what you were trying to do. But there's no way for you to see this because you've just gone from an idea in your head and put it out there. Creating an online offering, a course, anything like that is feels like it would be easy to just go and create what you know and put everything into a course. But that's the wrong thing to do because people are overwhelmed and people have so much information. You could literally find anything you want using Google. The reason that people want to come to you to buy a course is because you will give them your step by step, you will break it down, you will give them the relevant parts, and you will speak to them in a way that they need because you understand where they are. Now, when you want to create something, if you take all of the ideas that you have and then you just outline what you want to do, that is the best way to sell, because when you create your offers and when you want to then sell them, you should be creating it with people who are already bought into the idea. Now, what do they buy into? They buy into the transformation that you want to give them. Now, you don't need to worry about all the things that you have to, all the components you have to have in order for you to create this amazing course, because there are multiple ways to do that and you could be changing your mind all the time. It's very hard to make that decision and know that it will be helpful. So instead, what you can do is get clients on board, and after they are on board, when you work with them through step by step, even the first time, you can even turn up live and do things with them. You work out what's working, you work out what's not working, you work out the things that they are getting stuck on, and you might then add and tweak and change things. And this is just so important, because you will then end up with something that wasn't what you thought you would create at the beginning. You actually got something way better, and you have clients who've been through it. You've been through the whole course. They have a testimonial sharing their feedback with you that you can then share with future potential customers as well. So that gives you that social proof. It gives you the validation that your help and your support has given them that transformation. And that counts for masses, because what we think people need is not always what they actually need. And the other trap that I see people falling into when they do think about creating a course is just putting far too much in it, because you have to pick one problem. You literally have to pick one problem and go through it in a really easy way, in a way that does not overwhelm, because the rates for anybody completing a course, if you've seen them, are absolutely, like, really surprisingly low. And it's because sometimes people they buy a course. How often have you bought one and you just never ever got to the end? So there needs to be like a very clear one problem, and you're really walking through in a way that you're not overwhelming them, because you have to remember what stage they might be at, and the fact that you are further on in a journey. It might seem all perfectly making perfect sense to put all these different things in there, but it might be too much for that person, and actually giving them more will not necessarily give them a bigger transformation. If anything, it means that maybe less people will actually do the whole thing. So I hope that makes sense. And if there's anything that you are trying to help people with, to build that, you have to really do it step by step, and you can't just put everything that you know into a course, because that's just not going to be for everybody. So I hope this has been helpful, and I hope these tips are helpful if you are considering creating a course. Do drop a comment in. I am running a challenge soon as well, so please do check out my Create Revenue Streams Without Working More Hours. Here we cover lots of bases in the 3 days, and then I have a masterclass after that which digs into the Earn As You Learn framework as well. So if creating an online course is something that you've always wanted to do, or you've thought about it and never quite got started, or perhaps you have, but you've completed it, but you've no idea how to market or sell it, well then come and join this free challenge. The link is down below in the description, and I will see you on the next challenge.